Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Amirul Asyraf bin Saidi and my student ID 2019241382. I am from Group A4 CS1124B. So today I represent week 7 activity which consists two questions. First question, for the first statement for first question, changes to family composition prove to be major contributors to financial instability. Young adults living home frequently see a dramatic drop in their standard of living. Interest is also the spread and volatility of income progression in the light of changes to inflation and other economic variables. So, the question is, briefly explain further details about the risk as discussed above. My answer is, the first risk is divorce. This is a major source of financial hardship and is probably uninsurable. The law may compel the better-off partner, probably the non-custodial parents if there are children, to contribute to the support of the poor or of the poorer partner, overwhelmingly the mother. So, for the second risk, people normally accumulate tangible assets as they age. The most serious loss will be significant damage to a house. Losses to cars, household appliances, and furniture are likely to be less significant, but might still be worth insuring. Insuring against the damage that one's own car might do to other people's property and person is likely to be compulsory in the form of public liability insurance. It is worth remarking that people are not always logical and can both underinsure and overinsure. Arguably, one should only buy insurance against losses that will be significant. This can be achieved through the use of excesses where the people insured pay for smaller claims themselves and pay the first part of large claims. It is, however, sometimes difficult to find an insurer that will offer a sufficiently large excess. So we go to second question. So the statement for the second question, the financial risk accounted by individual in the course of the life cycle can be categorized into three categories, which are risk to income, risk from expenses, and risk in savings. There are three obvious life contingencies that reduce family income. The question asks us, briefly explain these three income risks. So, my first answer is, if some family members are fully or partly dependent on income earned by other family members, the loss of the income earner should be insured. So basically, my first point is death. The most obvious need is for the support of orphans. The presence of children in the household not only increases expenses but also diverts time from parents' opportunity to earn. Most poverty worldwide is experienced by single-parent families with young children. My second point is disability. Where disability leads to a loss of income, there is a need for income replacement, whether the disability is temporary or permanent, total or partial. This can be provided by insurance. Disabled people need rehabilitation, either to aid recovery or to mitigate the effect of permanent disability. Some return to the workforce and normal life is almost always a possibility and is generally recognized as the best treatment. Rehabilitation may require special equipment or other provision and need special effort from family, employer, and insurance provider. Rehabilitation may be difficult and even painful for the disabled person. It is, however, not only superior from a human point of view, but likely to be less costly in the long run. Health doesn't necessarily lend to the inability to work. Many people who have lost the use of limbs, eyes, or ears are able to live very productive lives. Others with debilitating conditions such as schizophrenia or high blood pressure can similarly continue to work. Such people may, however, be be a greater risk of becoming unemployed, especially when jobs are scarce. So my last point, uh, the most important cause of income reduction recorded in independent studies is reduced employment or total unemployment. There are indication that unemployment may become more of a problem in the future than it has been in the past. The greater efficiency of manufacturing industry worldwide, rapid technological change and policies encouraging free trade center pressure on companies to be globally competitive. This often means lagging of staff in order to cut costs. The need for some insurance against unemployment is probably greater than previously. Without private insurance, people will need to find other sources of support and reduce their expenses to likely cover the insurance. Support can come from families, the assistance, or the drawing down of assets possibility in the form of an retirement. So I think that's all for me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.